kit installed onto the car, and this thing is looking amazing. It's really hard to figure out whether or not this car is completely done with the build. I mean, we could add a few more things, but we got the heavy big hitter mods out the way. I mean, this thing is looking incredible. Just like that, the cold start is over, and you can see it's not that bad. Once you get that cold start out the way, this thing kind of turns into a normal car. For this video, we're going to start off in full efficient, just so you guys can hear the car in what is essentially comfort mode. Here, it's not that loud, pretty quiet, very usable. I don't feel like I'm pissing off the whole neighborhood with this setup. Here with this setup, we're running the AWE non-resonated track exhaust, and then we also have that stage 2 tune from Alpine Motorsport. So this car is running roughly around 520 horsepower. I mean, as you can see, we're having a nice conversation inside the cabin with this M4, and we're really not having any issues in comfort mode. I really like this car with the exhaust in comfort mode. We're gonna go regular sport. We do have Sport Plus. We'll get there in a sec. Regular sport mode, we get probably 450, maybe 470 horsepower. We don't get the whole 520. So that's maybe 30% throttle, just cruising regular sport mode. So that was like maybe 80% throttle. Once you get closer to full throttle in this thing, the exhaust really opens up. It gets really loud. It'll definitely hurt people's ears that are around them, even yours as the driver or passenger. And we can just hear how raspy that inline 6 twin turbo is. It really reminds me of driving a Porsche, because you get that deep inline 6 hum. But what's cool, it's like deeper than a Porsche. Look at those burbles. Oh, this car is just so much fun. So now we're gonna go Sport Plus. As you can tell, the burbles get more aggressive. We get more of like crackles and pops, sometimes even bangs. Man, have I missed this car. I haven't really been driving it since we're getting a lot of snow here. Oh my God, this car is just addicting. Just wait till listen. See, the DCT gearbox really enhances the sound of this car. Another cool thing is when you build that boost up, you just completely let off the gas. You get this big whip sound effect that almost every time hurts my ears, especially if I'm next to another car, but it's just extremely loud. And to be quite fair, it gets the blood flowing. You know, these cars opened up just sound completely different from stock. When these cars are stock, it almost sounds like a blender. So if we take a look at the stock exhaust that came off of this car, you can see it has a massive size muffler, just one big barrel for a muffler, and you got some thick resonators and some thick cats. So all together, that's why those cars are so quiet. About this car is drone. So whether you're on the highway or not, this car tends to drone around maybe 2,000 RPM, maybe 1,800 RPMs, no matter what. So especially the more gas you give it, the more this cabin is going to rattle. If you have anything, I mean anything loose in your trunk, it is going to rattle and it's going to annoy the hell out of you. But since the build quality on this car is top notch, 10 out of 10, you don't hear any rattles or squeaks or anything, you especially notice anything drone related with this car with the exhaust system. So once you get out the drone range, you can just do this, you know, you get on the highway and you get it active. Oh! sounded like a machine gun. Hear what the car sounds like with all the buildings, and you know, we get the proper echoing action going. And, we'll get some revs going. It's for sure that 9 out of 10 people will look at this car when they hear it. Whether or not they like the car after they hear like the sound of it or whatever is a whole nother question. I would say the majority of people can appreciate, you know, this kind of machine, but there's some people, especially in you know, around the University of Michigan, that aren't too fond of this car. Now we're parked up downtown. Before we end today's video, we're gonna give you guys a few revs so you can hear it. I mean, the body kit on this car and just how this car looks from the factory is so aggressive, and I feel like it's only right that we fit a proper exhaust system onto this car so the sound matches how this car looks. So just looking on the outside of this car, if you guys are new, this is a mineral white metallic, carbon fiber just straight flooded everywhere. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, check us out on Instagram. I'll see you guys in the next video.